Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over the most underutilized route in Madden today. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that follow button. Subscribe to the channel, because you don't follow a YouTube channel, you subscribe to it. Like the video, comment down below on anything that you guys want to see on the channel. If it is a banger, I will definitely post it. I'm only dropping stuff I want to be the channel that you guys come to for, for all the pro material, like for the things that the competitors are using in these events, and anything that's competitive, I want you guys to have it. That's kind of why I'm kind of leaning back off from the tips, unless you guys truly want like those rookie tips, the tips that that a lot of people don't really talk about, then I can drop those for you guys. But as of late, I kind of want to drop things that are really going to help you guys kind of take your game to that next level. You know what I mean? Like, we can sit there and drop tips for those people that are new to the game, but it is January. It's about to be February. So it's like we should already have a general gist of how to play Madden. So right now, it's simply just to take your game to that next level, that level that you guys are just going to be like, hey, I can compete with the best of them. And this is one of those tips today. Bring you guys one of the most underutilized routes in the game, and the route that I'm talking about is the delay fade route, the delay crosser, delay fade, anything where your tight end can delay. That is what I'm bringing to you guys today. So let's just hop into the single back ace formation. Let's just hop and run X post, and on offense or defense, we're gonna run 3-4. We're gonna run the 3-4 meta blitz. Okay. This is the blitz where everybody is sitting there sending 800 people at you, hoping that one of them screams in. Now, what the delay fade route does, or what it doesn't do, is it doesn't just sit there and block, okay? It sits there and blocks until you, the user, choose to release that person from his assignment. So I'm actually going to show you guys what it does first without any type of rush. So blocking everybody real quick. So the delay fade route, I'm going to show you guys what it does without it. So boom, these guys are just sitting there chilling. As you can see, it says triangle to release, X to release. Now, another thing with these delay fade routes is they will sit here and block until you release. Now, to release the side that's on the left, obviously it's triangle. You hold triangle and he starts to go up on his fade. Again, same thing with X. You hold X, he tries to go up on his fade route. Now, why these are so important in the game is because when you got a meta like the send 8 blitz meta out of these formations, it's super tough to kind of get any type of, to create any type of pocket when people are sending 18 people at you. It's very frustrating. It's hard for a lot of casual gamers, for a lot of casual Madden players to sit there and do. So that's why we're gonna sit there, and right now I'm actually gonna send the blitz at myself. Okay, we're gonna send the blitz at myself while we're sitting there creating a decent little route concept. Okay, so right now we're just gonna block these guys. So we don't want just 2 routes out there. So we're gonna put Wilson on a delay cross, and you have different options as well. You have a cross, a flat, and a delay fade. These are just hot routes that all tight ends have. Now, the check and release routes with running backs, they don't work as well as these ones do. The tight ends actually block. Now, if you happen to substitute a tight end, a running back at that tight end position, if you find some glitchy way to do it, they won't block as well either. Like, for some reason, it's just one of those things. I currently run the jumbo formation, and it doesn't work like that for me either. They block, but they get past them very fast, simply because those players are not made for blocking. Like, a wide receiver isn't going to sit there and have amazing pass block. A running back isn't going to have amazing pass block. That's why check and release routes kind of suck, because you can easily manipulate the running backs. So again, we're going to sit there and send out our routes. So boom, and we're going to put Hollister in on a delay fade. And these are the blue routes, okay? The blue routes are the secret routes in the game that no one chooses to talk about for some reason. So right now, we're going to sit there and we're going to send 7. Now, as you can see, the pocket is holding. We're going to send X, and boom. That is always going to be there, simply because that person's going to sit there and try to blitz you with a ton of people hoping that he could get a bunch of pressure, but he or she is not going to be able to get a bunch of pressure simply because you, instead of blocking 5 people trying to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're going to be sitting there blocking 1, 2, 3, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're blocking 9 people initially just to stop that blitz while having a post route and an in route on the side with 2 delay routes that you can throw at any time. So you call hike while they're blitzing. The pocket is holding. Oh, never mind. Marshawn Lynch kind of got in my way instead of, blocking that guy. So let's run that one more time. By the way, I am sending literally the 7 people. So a lot of the casual gamers, they sit there and they come out and they try to dot up, and then they get mad. They're like, "Oh man!" So they sit there and drop back, and then they try to do like that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for anybody. You can't just sit there and drop back every single time against 8-man blitzes. You have to make a quick read. You just simply have to make a quick read. That's what's so good about this secret route. Simply because you can still have 4 routes on the field with this method. You can sit there and delay that person. And if the best time that it works is when they're blitzing too. So like if they're not blitzing and your guys just sitting there, send them whenever. But if they're blitzing, you know that tight end is going to be open regardless, simply because they're sitting there. They're blocking already. They're blocking already, and the person that would be guarding them is already blitzing you. So as soon as you release them, that person goes up while the person that's blitzing you thinks that they have a free release right at the quarterback. So again, to do the routes, for those of you guys that are new to the channel, you press triangle to access your hot routes. Now, this only works with tight ends, okay? Only works with tight ends. Then you hit whichever tight end you want to use. So I'm going to use X, and I'm going to put them on a delay fade. The 3 routes only work with the right stick. Up is for delay fade. Right is for a flat, which goes simply to the flats. So if you're on the right side, it goes to the right side flat. If you're on the left side, it goes to the left side flat. Let's do that again. Boom. It also changes depending on which side you are. If you want a flat, if you're on the left side, you just simply have to move the right stick to the left. And if you're on the right, move the right stick to the right. Now, if you want a crosser, which is a drag, you move it to the left if you're on the right side. If you want a crosser and you're on the left, move to the right. So that is what it looks like right now. And if you want to fade, which is honestly, that's the one that most pro players use, you move the right stick to up if you guys are on your tight end. So access your hot routes. Okay, access your hot routes, which is triangle or Y on Xbox. Then we're going to press Y to click on Wilson, and then we're going to put him on a delay fade. So again, we're going to sit there and send everybody one more time. A boom, so you guys don't think I'm BSing you. So right now we're blocking 8 people. I think I counted wrong last time. We're blocking 8 people while they're sending 7 people. That should be picked up every single time. Hold X, get the release route, and boom, we are good to go. We are off to the races, and we are simply, and this is on all Madden too, which means that maybe this kind of has something to do with how good blocking can actually be in Madden, is by having more beefy guys up front to actually help you out with pass blocking. So again, one more time before we hit the road. Make sure that you guys have pretty decent routes with your wide receivers. And then these routes will pretty much just take care of themselves once you guys are actually running them out. So, we got a nice little post, and then we have a deep little in route that people are going to have to sit there and try to cover. And when they do try to cover it, oh, we actually ended up getting sacked. When they do actually try to cover it, just simply let your release go, and then boom, you guys are good to go. Hopefully this tip can help you guys out and help you guys become better passers in Madden. And it's funny that a lot of the tips that I actually drop on the channel are tips for passers, but this is a tip that you guys can utilize very, very effectively out of these heavy run sets. Like single back ace is geared more towards running. Like, you know, strong sets, I form close, anything like that. Those are geared to run. So if you guys can sit there and utilize those out of these sets, you guys could be runners and passers. And I personally just rather deal with a bunch of passers than Eric Dickerson with NFL 100 sitting there running down my throat all game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. My name is Pwny Montana. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, peace out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Like it. Comment down below on anything you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, peace out, you guys.